And seeing that October is Cybersecurity Awareness Month, we thought we'd take the opportunity to learn more about it. Today with me, I have Dean Steenkamp. Thanks for joining me, Dean.
Thanks for having me.
Well, let's talk cybersecurity, right? As a business, what are the risks that I face if I don't take my cybersecurity serious?
Yeah, absolutely. Great question. The risk involved in not securing your business is plenty. First of all, we need to look at from a regulator point of view. If you get breached, you obliged to notify the market that you've been breached, and that causes reputational risk, reputational damage, sorry. Also, from an operational point of view, recovering from a cybersecurity incident involves, many hours, sometimes days, sometimes weeks, sometimes months, depending on the severity. And the cost involved with not being able to operate under those conditions is immense.
What are the basics every business should have in place?
Yeah, so basics is first of all training. You need to make your staff aware of the cybersecurity risks, and that could be, email phishing threats, just general hygiene on security, the to-dos and not to-dos. Also, practicing strong passwords, multi-factor authentication, and then also having, good backup hygiene. If we have a look at one of the events that took place in South Africa over the past year or so, there was hackers sitting on the system for 18 months. So every time the organization tried to restore their systems through their backups, the hackers were back on their network. So, practicing good backup hygiene, scanning your backups, making sure they're clean and ready for use in future.
Great. You're the brand manager for Sophos here at Tarsus, one of our premier cybersecurity solutions. How can Sophos help businesses out there?
Yeah, in a nutshell, synchronized security. Synchronized security with Sophos brings all the products together. So you'll have your endpoint, you'll have your firewall, your cloud solution, even your network layer, so access points, switches. So with Sophos synchronized security, if something happens on your endpoint layer, your firewall knows about it. Something happens on your switch, your endpoint and firewall know. So with synchronized security, it just closes the loop on responding to those threats. So no matter what's happening in the network, you'll know about it immediately.
But cybersecurity is pretty complex, and not every business has the resources or the skills to effectively manage their security risks. What can businesses do that don't have that in place?
Absolutely, spot on. So, security analysts are quite scarce and also quite expensive. To retain those skills is also a challenge. So what Sophos has is something called MDR, Managed Detection and Response. So Sophos takes it upon themselves to manage your security. So in essence, a SOC. And the Sophos SOC solution is currently utilized by over 18,000 organizations globally, making Sophos by far the largest SOC provider in the world. And with this, it's not a rip and replace solution. So you could have the Sophos endpoint and you could have a competitive vendor's firewall and another solution in the cloud. What Sophos does is they bring all these solutions together and managed in one central console, making your cybersecurity a lot easier and putting the onus on Sophos to manage your security.
That's wonderful. That means every business out there is able to actually secure their business.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, Dean. There you have it, folks. If you want to know anything about our cybersecurity solutions, including Sophos, please visit our website today.